Ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to a sold-out Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey for tonight's main event. 10 rounds in the heavyweight division. This should be a good one tonight. Both fighters say they are primed, coming off a very intense and passionate training camp. Vitaly Klitschko's really keyed in for this one. You can see it as he makes his walk to the ring. Lennox Lewis's ring walk, just a cool, calm stride to him. Looks like just another day in his life.
With a record of 41 wins, 38 by way of knockout, and only 2 losses. The champion, Dr. Ironfist Klitschko. And his opponent across the ring, with a record of 41 wins, including 32 by way of knockout and 2 defeats. Fighting out of West Ham, Lennox Lewis.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round 1 is underway. Lewis himself is a pretty well-rounded fighter, even though he's powerful and he's big. He's facing a boxer-puncher here tonight.
Yeah, I think that Lewis is going to make some adaptation. Instead of a right hand, maybe a right uppercut.
Come on, kid, focus!
It's almost as if he's jousting with that left hand. Vitaly Klitschko brings so much behind it. She scored well up top. Vitaly now landing a combination. Very good work from the big Ukrainian.
Yeah, what Vitaly does different than his brother is he's not looking for power all the time, but he's going to outwork you. He's going to throw from outside. He's going to throw from inside. Always busy.
Halfway through this round here. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. When Vitaly Klitschko has that jab working, then the straight punch comes with ease. 1, 2 jabs up top. Bitter hook by Vitaly Klitschko. How about that exchange? Lennox Lewis with a big uppercut. So many times you hear of an early round where they're just feeling each other out. No way. Not these guys. Straight to action.
Well, if they can keep this up, they're both going to have headaches, but we're going to have a special one on our hands.
Vitaly Klitschko's been hurt. Can you believe that? If there were 30 more seconds in that round, I don't know that he survives. But now he gets the benefit of the 60-second break.
Yeah, he gets the benefit, and he's got to show his experience now to kind of have a short memory. I know that sounds crazy, but forget about what happened and find a way to have confidence. Find something to hold on to going out for the next round.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Lennox Lewis.
Hey, you gotta see that coming.
Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Vitaly Klitschko.
You're doing great.
Lewis is acting like a punching bag right there. He just took 2 hooks to the head. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Good step back counter punch there. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Vitaly Klitschko. Oh, a nice 2-punch combo by Vitaly Klitschko. Nice block by Lewis. Lewis is swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. And you see how he just set the table for that right hand after the jab. Vitaly Klitschko doing what has done so much damage to all his opponents, landing a good solid headshot.
And doing it at the right distance, using that jab to set it up.
A shooting right hand by Lewis. Accurate hook by Vitaly Klitschko. Lewis is going with a quality that I think is very underrated in boxing, and that is to be judicious, to really think about when, how, and make the most of each thing you're doing. His punch rate, very, very effective in terms of his percentage landed.
Yeah, he's throwing educated punches. You know, he's not wasting anything. He's making everything count, but just as importantly, everything's leading to something else. You know, he's working the body one moment, and that's leading up to some head attack later on. So he's planning everything out like a smart fighter, a guy that understands the sweet science.
There's a rap attached to many Eastern European fighters as being upright, mechanical. Where does Vitaly Klitschko fall into that spectrum of descriptives?
He's in there somewhere. I mean, he does have a little bit of that, but he's put his own little nuances in there. So he's much more awkward than the conventional European fighter. You know, he's a little bit straight up, but he throws a lot of punches. He drops his hands. You know, he'll change range on you. He's a difficult guy. He's a difficult project.
And makes that nice right angle on that hook upstairs. When we talked with Vitaly Klitschko all week long, he told us the key to this fight is his jab. He just delivered a good one there. Lewis's hand speed is right now the difference. Teddy, you got faster hands, you're halfway home.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, is to be able to do that. But there is a way to negate it, to counter it, and that's to time the punches. Timing can beat speed.
To the head he goes with a left hand. Wow, look at that, trading shots. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. Scores up top with a left. And that's the end of round 3. Lewis is enjoying a lead on Teddy's scorecard, the first time we look at the scores ringside here tonight. Although early on here, it's not as if either man is in complete control of this fight. Zones in on that overhand right. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Vitaly Klitschko's wanting the counter punch here, but that doesn't seem the route to go here in this fight, Teddy.
No, he has to be honest with himself and see that. But, you know, people under pressure in all walks of life, you know, in the ring especially, you see it right away. You kind of peek at it right away. It's obvious. Maybe he doesn't want to see what he has to see, because then he would have to discipline himself. He's not ready to do that. Then he would have to make the change. Maybe he just wants to leave it this way. At the end of the day, people are going to say, oh, that guy fought a kind of fight that, you know, hard to fight with, you know, and he has an excuse. Maybe that's what's going on right now.
That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Lewis. engages in the clinch. Well-targeted left hand by Lennox Lewis.
Keep moving side to side.
10 seconds to go in the fourth.
Come on, kid. Focus.
This has been a hotly contested war throughout, and you just have a sense that it's going to end at any moment in these later rounds.
Yeah, these guys are not saving anything. They're going for broke right from the beginning.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Eddie, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities, because he got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Oh, you see him with the left to the head there? Commits to the straight right. You see him holding on. Gunning him down with the headshot. That's exactly what the corner wants. Well done by Vitaly Klitschko. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Oh, he's in bad shape here. He's stunned and he's wobbly.
The only thing he has going for him is he's not a fighter that uses his legs anyway, and you can't use him right now. He's a guy that likes to move his head. He's got to start doing that. Try to cement those feet down the best he can and get some head movement.
Vitaly now appears to have his feet underneath him again, Teddy.
Yeah, he's okay right now, but the most important thing is I'm in the corner. I'm telling him exactly why he got hit so it doesn't happen again.
Hard charging with that right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Little double jab to the head. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Well, and bang, and away he goes. Late goings here of this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it?
1, 2.
And there's the bell. Can you believe that? He was saved by the bell. Teddy, you've been in a spot like this before as a trainer.
Right now, you know what? What do you spend time on? You want to spend time on telling him why he got in that spot, why he got hit. But first, you got to make sure he revives. You got to get him clear-minded. You got to get his senses back first.
Hey, you got some of that.
He just missed that shot up top. Vitaly Klitschko is looking for a way to get back into this fight, Teddy, because, you know, his way about him of being a good, steady, solid boxer is not winning this fight right now in these middle rounds.
No, you're absolutely right. So, you know, the problem is he hasn't been able to gain the respect of his opponent. Has not been able to slow him down.
Very nice work with the double jab up top. See, this is where you can get into trouble against Vitaly Klitschko. If you allow him to land with that left hand consistently, it's going to be a tough night. Vitaly Klitschko's putting forth a little boom, 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 a three-punch combination scoring. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Vitaly Klitschko. Lewis's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. And he's holding. Doubles up the jab.
Just like that.
He's getting him into position there. You can see him backing him up against the ropes. Takes a step back, then the counter punch by Lewis.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make him miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
And round 6 comes to an end. Vitaly Klitschko's punch stats tell the story of that last round, Teddy. He was just the busier man.
Yeah, he was the busier man. Not big blows, you know, not real damaging blows, but He controlled the tempo.
A sharp hook to the head by Vitaly Klitschko. And now the right hand lands because of the work done by the jab.
Guard your head.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Piercing jab. Lewis's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. That's a forceful two-punch combo by Lennox Lewis. And just grabbing onto his opponent. Comes right back at him. And now you see him scoring well with the right. Solid. Hey, remember Lennox Lewis down in South Africa against Asim Rahman? Visions of that right now as the power punch landed.
Curse.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So Lewis gets up to continue, but he does not look good.
Well, every fighter knows he's going to be in this situation where you're going to have to survive. It's the turn for Lewis to show he knows how.
Double jab by Lennox Lewis. Now he ties up there.
Work the body, kid. Body shot. Come on, kid. Both
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Vitaly Klitschko. Good close fight here, but momentum is starting to build in one direction. Teddy, he's enjoying a slight lead on your scorecard.
Yeah, and early on, we were eavesdropping a little bit. His corner's been telling him things. They could have gave him this lead a little earlier, but he wasn't listening. Now they're starting to sink in a little bit, and it takes time with a fighter because you're under such pressure. It doesn't get to you right away. You start to understand as it goes on.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Vitaly Klitschko. Vitaly Klitschko's jab continues to carry the day. He's wanted it, he's got it. Working his way up. Oh, that's gotta hurt. And he crashes to the canvas once again. He's gotten up before. What about this time?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's it. It's over. Fight is over. Vitaly Klitschko's gunned down yet another opponent. A knockout victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, by knockout, your winner, Dr. Ironfist.
So here we are, late in the fight, just coasting along, and then that happens.
And that's exactly why it happened, because he was coasting along. Everybody was comfortable. Everybody thought nothing big's going to happen. We're going to wrap it up. And that's when something like this does happen.
Yeah, good one for the fans. Glad you tuned in to see it with us. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas saying thanks for being with us.